Welcome back to another episode Outside the Box Podcast. We back another week. Everybody grab your cups. One shot real quick. We back. Got my boy Jelly.
Really, that was not even a shot, Jelly.
All right.
Oh wait, yeah, cheers.
That's good for you? That's valid?
That was valid.
We back, ladies and gentlemen. Got my boy Jelly J in the spot. Got Candace back on the scene. And we got that girl Roya back for another episode on a pod. Everybody was good today? Everybody had a good day and shit? Nobody had no... None,
nigga. Late night.
Yeah, definitely. So let's get right to it then. First question of the pod. What do you do if your family member doesn't like your baby mother or baby father, but you fuck with them heavy?
Wait, baby mother, baby father, or like your person?
In your case, it would be baby father.
No, or like I'm saying like boyfriend, girlfriend, husband.
Oh yeah. Okay, boyfriend, girlfriend, same thing. Nah, I think it would be baby mother.
Significant other.
Yeah, okay, significant other.
Husband. Oh shit. Husband or baby father, because that got more significance. You got more significance than girlfriend or boyfriend.
Definitely do.
So yeah, go with that. If your family don't fuck with your baby father, your baby mother, or your husband, wife, whatever the fuck it is.
Well, from personal experience, if they don't like my significant other, you guys should always listen to your family because they know best. Because I've ignored them, and I've ignored my friends and family, and they ended up being right. I feel like because from an outsider perspective, I feel like they see things that you don't when you're in a relationship. So, I mean, not necessarily what I like. If I really love the person and I think we're gonna work out, I wouldn't care what they have to say. But from experience, I think that their opinion somewhat is valid. I feel like they see things for whatever. I mean, they've been right in all my cases. So
that's what you think? Nah, you gotta. I don't even know what my answer would be.
What'd you say?
Fuck my parents. Fuck with my family and friends. God say.
What'd you say before? You
I
said
was about to say fuck what my parents gotta say, but then it's like but it's like fuck what they gotta say. If I fuck with them, I fuck with them. But like, I gotta also like gotta say like, say if they saying some shit from the jump. If they saying some shit from the jump, then I was like, I gotta look at it. I gotta look into it a little more because they not saying that shit for no reason. But if they just saying some shit like, you go talk to your friends like, this nigga done, this girl done did this nigga done did that, whatever, and now they don't like the person, and then whatever, and they not fuck with him. You can't listen to it.
I think sometimes it takes an outsider to see like how you really.
Nah. If it's from the jump, then it's I could jack it. But if you say your nigga like cheat on you, do whatever you don't like, you go tell your friends, you just venting like, this nigga done did this, da 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 da. And then now they don't like them. They this and that with the nigga. Like,
well, I mean, like if they've met with them, they hang out with them, they've seen you guys interact on multiple occasions, and then they're like, I don't think this is a good person for you. You don't think that they're right in some way. You don't think so?
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to.
They didn't tell them no bad shit.
Nobody,
bad shit. Yeah. If you didn't like, go ahead. Somebody else go.
No, because I don't know. I just feel like when people talk about their relationship, that's where it kind of gets like a tainted line because it's like they don't necessarily know what's actually happening all the time. But I would just say I would take heed. I hope that's the right word to use. Like, I would take heed. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take heed. I'll look out for it, but I wouldn't stop talking to who I'm talking to because somebody in my family said they don't like them.
I feel like it's hard. Like when you're in a relationship and like you love the person and you want to be with them, I feel like it's hard to take anyone's opinion. To like it's hard to really listen to anybody else's opinion. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, I will listen and I will be like, Okay, I see your point. I'll look out for it.
Nah, I'm
Like,
listening. I ain't gonna front, I'm listening, but to a certain extent, I agree with y'all. Like, you do, like, I feel like you kind of blinded by the emotion in the relationship. So, like, certain shit that other people see, like she said earlier, like outside people see, you don't really see because you so like you stuck with that person. Like you said, you see they don't see what's going on all the time. So I feel like you blinded by a little emotion. So when that outsider's looking in, it's like, oh nah, like hold on, that's not regular, but you think it's regular.
could be like, okay, like we know Kobe, like Kobe's like our family. We know how Kobe is, and then they see you interacting with somebody, and you don't think that they could tell. You don't think that, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I would listen, but to a certain extent, because it's like if you see I'm acting different, maybe I want to change for the person or for the better.
Mm-hmm.
That could be an option too. But
Because a relationship is definitely like a choice. So it's like all of the aspects of it become a choice as well too. Even the evolving and growing part of it.
So all right, so speaking of relationships, do you prefer clingy or space in a relationship?
As a Scorpio, let me just say, as a Scorpio, when somebody is like not necessarily clingy, but I like when they're all about me, but I do like to have my space. If I hang out with you for 1 week, that's fine, but like the next week I'm probably gonna need my space, and like don't take it to heart, but like I just want, like I need my time to myself. And like I don't know, clingy could be a lot sometimes because it's like like you know, you want to have a life, you want to have you want to have friends, you want to go out and everything. Clingy is sometimes just a little too much. Like,
I was gonna say, what type of clingy are we talking about? That's why
I'm talking about that clingy that all females be posting. If my nigga's not all about me or obsessed with me, I don't want them. That type of clingy.
But why can't you be obsessed with me, but also like doing your own thing too? Like, why can't two things be true at once?
Because if I'm obsessed with someone, I'm upset. You know what? Like obsessed. Like everything I'm doing, I'm thinking about that person.
That's all I got.
Okay, honestly, I'm gonna give you that just because the words that we use.
Obsessed is obsessed. Like you're not even focusing on what you got going on. You obsessed.
Car keyed and them following you and stalking you. But no,
like that's not stalker. That's not like
stalking nobody.
That's a little stalker. That's like an unhealthy obsessed.
Yeah.
Or like even like
I want a healthy obsessed.
Yeah, like I like want a guy to like be about me. I want a guy to defend me. I want him to obviously, you know, let it be known to others that he's with me and that he's in love with me and blah blah blah. But like I feel like sometimes like when a guy is like overbearing, you like clingy, like when you're trying to do your own thing and they're like constantly there and like, you know, it's just I need my own space.
Cause it's like I don't mind if you're in my space, but it's like I don't know. I feel like it's a different kind of clingy for me because I don't mind if you could be in my space 24/7, but like if you're like interrupting my like energy, that's when it's kind of like annoying. You know what I'm trying to say? Like if we could be in the same room and like I'm doing my thing and you doing your thing, that's cool with me. Like we're still together, but we're not like necessarily.
I agree.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, yeah, like we're not necessarily doing something together right now. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes as a girl, though, you need your space. You gotta talk shit about your significant other.
Jelly.
No, you like talk about like sometimes you have personal things you want to talk about.
Just like give me space.
Yeah, I don't know. I need my space. I want my space.
You niggas know if you know me, give me my. I need to be dolo.
Yeah.
I feel like for guys, they prefer like majority of guys prefer their space. I feel like for girls, it's usually 50-50. But do you guys prefer to be like, from your perspective, would you rather be giving your girl, like, do you have problems giving your girl space, or would you rather, like, you know, be all up in her? No? Okay, figure it.
No problem. Go have fun with your girls.
Do your thing. Go live
your life. Go have fun. Have your night out on the town.
Your thing, you send the girl to do that.
No, but
but
that's
shit.
different. See, like y'all talking about like once in a while stuff. Like I'm cool if he want to go out with his guys. Like
No.
like
I'm
yeah,
not,
like
I don't mean to
it's
cut
not
you off.
clingy.
Yeah, I'm not saying we like niggas just gonna go out with when they send their girl out, let their girl go out, or not let their girl go out, but when they girl go out, niggas ain't about to just be at the crib sulking like, oh, she's up. Nah, we gonna be at the crib, probably chilling, watching the game.
Some guys would do that. You're surprised. You'll be surprised.
Right, like
majority. It's y'all own subconscious making stuff up because niggas
no.
is not.
Okay, cool. It could be some guys that don't. That's fine. That's
niggas
fine.
is not.
I'm just saying, like,
hold on. You think majority of niggas give a fuck if y'all go out or not?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say niggas don't.
I feel like honestly, they probably. I feel like they usually use that as a time to do their own thing, which is cool. Like that's.
But what do you mean by their own thing? That's what I'm trying to. What are y'all trying to?
Want y'all to have fun?
What do you mean? I mean, like when we're apart, like I'm doing my own thing with my friends. Like you can be doing your own thing.
Just whatever he want to do.
Yeah, like you could be doing your own thing. Like I'm doing my own thing with my friends. You're doing your own thing, right?
A guy only wants their girl to go out and do their own thing if they're gonna go out and do their own thing.
Not necessarily.
The fuck?
I don't think so, but I see what you're saying.
Niggas just, you know what really it be? Niggas just want some space. They want to.
You know what? I want my space too.
They just want peace of mind. Sometimes that's it.
I know what Candace is saying though, because there is some very clingy guys.
There are.
There's very clingy guys.
I feel like that's just niggas with either low self-esteem or insecurities.
But I feel like also sometimes, like, if a guy's clingy, they take it the wrong way where it's like, I don't want to be with you. And then they just jump to, like, assumptions. Like, okay, like, she must be out doing this and that. Like, you don't think that stems from that either? No?
I mean.
I believe this is what I believe. I seen a quote. It was just like, niggas only do that shit if they believe that shit about their female. Like, if they think they female is a goer, like, she about to go, they going to be on her. Like, when she go.
There we go. That's the end.
If you know he got a goer, like he gonna be on you. Like that's how I look at it. Like if you secure enough, I got a good shorty. Like, hey, go ahead.
Niggas know they female.
Yeah, I just feel like niggas know their personnel. That's it.
If she makes sure that she do everything right to secure that he don't even got a second thought about that, it's no worries. But if she a little sloppy with how she moving, of course he going. Yo, what you doing? Where you going? Where you been? Where you at? You with your friends? Yo,
when she goes
I kind of used to be on that. I kind of used to be on that. Not fiending, not old.
I have a question for you.
No, I respectfully, I check in on some like, yo, what you doing? Just to.
So the question is based off what Kobe's saying. If you tell her, okay, go out, whatever, and she doesn't respond, I mean, she's out having having fun with her friends. Do you care? Are you getting upset? She's not responding. Like,
it depends, bitch.
I don't care.
On Instagram on funny shit, close frames it up, and you not responding to my text.
But she having fun with her friends. She's doing her own thing.
Now you on funny shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't care as long as you just
dragged it.
As long as you just let me know where you at, I'm good.
Right.
I'm not even saying text me back. I'm not even saying text me right back.
I'm the type of nigga.
I text you just saying make sure you Gucci. It's been 2.5 hours. You done posted 17 stories in the close.
Yeah.
Now you
yeah. Now you
posting, or I mean, vice versa. If he or she is not posting, and you're not getting a text back, and you know that they're out. Is your mind like? Do you care? Are you?
Is my mom in my mind wondering that she fucking or something?
Is your mind thinking that she's doing something that she shouldn't be?
My mind don't even go left like that because she out.
No.
I don't even
like I said before.
Begin with, so
like I said, if she reassured me that she good, she crossed all her T's. You don't like that word?
Hell no.
Y'all say that, but y'all don't really mean that.
What you mean?
Sorry for instigating. I just have trust issues. That's why I said that.
And that's exactly what Candace said. I feel like is exactly the case with a lot of guys. It's like y'all say that, but y'all don't really mean that. Like y'all
don't mean what?
The whole trust thing that you were saying, Kobe. I mean,
nah, I'm keeping it a buck. Like I said, niggas know they female. So if she crossed all her T's and dotted all her I's, and if she makes sure the crib good,
if she reassured you, so you're
yeah.
saying she could do everything right, but still maybe like not answer the text, and you would.
I'm like me, right? For example,
You
it was me.
okay? You.
Shorty go out. All right, cool. Where you going? She let me know the spot. Cool. All right, how you getting there? You got to ride there and back? Bet. You don't need me to scoop you out after whatever? Cool. You good? Bet. You need any bread? Bet. You good? Say no more. Enjoy your night. Have a good night. Hit me when you get to the crib. Straight like that. I'm not investigating on social media. I ain't, because that's just gonna make it worse, bro. Because the minute I start looking on, like Jelly said, if I start looking on social media and I see you posting and I done texted you like, yo, what you doing? And you don't text back, and I see 3 other posts and I see a quote. Now I'm in my bag. Like, hold on, what's going on here?
But what happened to space?
What you mean? What happened to space?
What happened
That's what I said. If you reassured the crib was good, you got your space. I ain't on your back.
Whoa, that sounded crazy. If the crib not good, they gotta be in the house. That's what you said. That's what you fake said. You said if the crib good, they go do your thing.
So yeah, if the crib good.
So if the crib is bad, you can't be out either?
What you mean?
Exactly what I said.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
if the crib is bad. Me?
That's kind of
bad.
If the crib is bad, you can't go out.
You said if she makes sure the crib is good,
yeah,
she could go. She could. Then it's cool with you.
Yeah. So if I make sure the crib
if
good,
the crib is bad,
you can't.
Can you go out and have a good time? And
now this is where I'm gonna fuck you up right quick, because if the crib is bad, I'm not going out. I'm gonna make sure the crib good before I step out.
Okay, that's
you. If the crib bad, you don't even got it to go out like that.
Yeah, like
right,
I'm not even. My mental is focused on like, yo, hold on, what's going on? Like, why she tripping right now? Like, what?
But what do y'all mean when y'all saying the crib is, because it sounded like y'all saying more financial, and it could be
no.
Fuck, he said that.
No, I'm just saying.
It sounded like y'all saying financial when it could be emotional. It could be so many other things that's going on with the crib.
No. It was strictly off of when Candace brought up the whole trust situation. It's on some. If she crossed all her T's and dotted all her I's to make sure that you know, like she reassuring you and shit, like you know for a fact, like, all right.
Okay, so the crib is emotionally straight.
I guess you could say that.
Okay.
I guess you could say emotionally straight.
Because I mean, that's what you're giving at this point. Right?
I wouldn't say
emotionally. Y'all can let me know if I'm bugging.
I wouldn't say emotionally straight. I would just say.
I think he means like, if you know, like if you like are able to like reassure your partner and them have trust in you, and then like you guys have a good relationship, I guess, right?
Yeah, like all right, for example, if y'all had a smooth day, calm day, whatever, it's a Friday night, go out with your boys, she go out with her girls, y'all do that thing. But now if niggas fuck around, get into an argument, that shit like an argument lasts all day. Now y'all both heated.
But okay, would you say like if you've gotten into past arguments and like it's been multiple occasions that you guys have had like issues and stuff, and then she decides to go out, even though you guys necessarily didn't fight that day, or do you care? Like, does that not make you any less like secure?
Like if we resolved the issue before though?
No, not like even in your situation.
We never resolved that issue.
Of like even if it happened that night.
Yeah, you were saying like if you argued the same day, but like let's say that you guys have been having problems lately, but then you guys are okay, and then you know you feel like you're going on the right path, and she goes out with her friends. Are you like?
So let me ask you now, if that's the scenario,
yes,
are the I's dotted and the T's crossed? If that,
I thought you were gonna ask something else.
Nah.
What was you saying? Yes to though.
I thought he was gonna say if that was me and I've been arguing with my significant other, and all of a sudden then like we're good the last couple of days, but he wants to go out soon. Am I worried? Yes, I am.
Nah, I'm not.
I mean, you just worried
No. So you think that like if you've been having problems with your significant other, and then you guys have been having a good recent like couple of good days, whatever, that those problems not necessarily aren't solved, but you don't think that like that changes the dynamics of a relationship? Like you don't think that she's gonna go out and like are you still as secure in a relationship like that you felt?
They gonna fuck regardless.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I'm not.
They gonna fuck regardless.
What
What
the
you
heck?
mean?
That doesn't have to do with the emotionals of a relationship. That's
No, I'm not saying it. Like I'm saying, like why am I gonna stress it out? Like, oh, because we had a little argument. If they was gonna do it, if they was gonna like go outside the relationship, they was gonna do it whether we had this minor ass argument or not. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, the argument would just be the
That
fuel to
little
the
ass argument didn't determine
the
whether.
argument drives them further away from the relationship.
Wait, say that again, Kendall?
I was never close.
Argument drives them further away from the relationship.
If a couple minor arguments driving out of the way, I was never close.
Yeah.
I didn't say minor. Okay,
The argument. I feel like the argument would just be a weak ass excuse because now it's like the argument just added fuel to what you already wanted to do.
No. So if you're like continuously fighting with your partner and then you've been having like an all right couple of days, you don't think that
What's
influences?
continuously fighting like?
But don't.
3 months, 6 months, a year. What's continuously fighting like?
Like if they off and on type shit.
Yeah, just not seeing eye to eye. Like for the past month, like out of the past month, you know what I mean? Like out of the past month, 20 of the days y'all was arguing.
Yeah,
okay. So then maybe don't think of it from the other person's perspective. Think of it from yours. So if that was you wouldn't feel like the dynamics of the relationship has changed. You wouldn't feel like any.
No, yeah. At that point, if we arguing and we just can't seem to see eye to eye, from my personal standpoint, if we
try to go out with your friends, you don't think you would like be any less inclined to do anything with anybody else? You don't think so?
Nah,
me personally,
I don't want to do that.
Or more inclined, I should say.
Oh no!
Nah, it's not. That's what I'm saying. Men
you
don't
wouldn't
act
be
off
less
of
inclined, but is that not giving yourself the opportunity to?
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's how females think.
I'm asking because you saying that you wouldn't be less inclined, but it's low key sounding like you wouldn't be less inclined because if you was arguing with her, if you weren't, you wouldn't. You know,
I'm saying from both standpoints. If y'all arguing, right, and whichever one goes, the male or the female, goes out with their friends, I'm saying the argument just adds fuel to the fire to whatever they do when they out. So the fact that they was 50-50 on this relationship or not seeing eye to eye this whole time, this shit was bound to end. The argument just put it over the top where it's like, okay, now that's a reason.
So are you just like okay with letting the relationship go because it was like the 50-50 situation? Like
if we can't see eye to eye, what are we doing? If we've been arguing for
question. Now, what if let's say you guys are fine and you guys argue the day that your significant other chooses to go out. Is your mind thinking like, oh my God, like she's gonna like go out and, you know, like
that's a good question, Candace. Like, are you thinking in the best interest of your partner as well as yourself when you go out? After with them? Let's be honest.
Just because that day you guys argued, is your mind like thinking, okay, she's doing that? Like, are you just creating this stuff in your head and you're not gonna like, I don't know.
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I ain't even thinking about what she about to do because if we just argue the whole day, I'm not even thinking about what she about to do because if we argue the whole day, 9 times out of 10, I don't even want to see your face. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Okay, but then she's going out. She's going out with her girlfriend. She's going out to the club.
Right, that's cool.
And
you don't think that like your mind isn't wondering?
No, I know my mind ain't one. No, it's not. I care. Like I said, where you at? How you doing? I'm gonna make sure you good. Make sure you straight.
That's your mind wandering right there. Because what do you mean? Why are you asking all of these?
I'm making sure she's secure. I still got to be a man at the end of the day, right? I got to make sure she
got bread. Like, this don't really sit right with me because I feel like It don't. I'm not gonna lie.
So you're saying I'm supposed to? So you're saying I'm supposed to stress myself out and wonder what?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is, I do think that after having a relation, like if you're in a relationship and you and your partner are having arguments, whether it's the same day or previously, whatever the case may be, I don't think that it would be the right time to go out. And I think that plays a part in the emotional disconnect in the house. Things are not at peace, right?
You're changing it because now you're saying that you don't think the person should go out. She's saying if they decided to go out. So the scenario I was
I'm not saying I don't think they shouldn't go out. I'm saying if they go out.
As a female, like, you know, sometimes, like, you know, they get into a fight with their partner and they're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go hang out. I'm going to go hang out with my girlfriends, whatever. Not saying they do it to make the guy jealous, just saying whatever. So do guys not, like you don't care? Like, you got into a fight with your significant other. She's going out with her friends to the club. You don't care.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Your mind isn't wandering.
No, because 9 times out of 10, if we argue, I don't even want to see.
That's what a healthy relationship looks like.
If we argued and I'm that mad, I don't even want to see your face. Like, just leave me alone for the night. I'm good.
I'm just not wondering.
I forgot that healthy relationships exist. It's okay. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
For?
My bad. That's my.
What fault. I ain't about to go crazy in the crib. Like, nah. What am I?
I'm sorry that I let my my toxic experiences interfere with my
shit. Speaking on toxic experiences, if you found your soulmate, right, and they wanted you to delete your social media in general, would you have a problem with it, or you gladly deleting that social media?
If they're my soulmate, why do they make me do it? Like, what's the point of me deleting my soulmate?
It's not. It's just they just ask like, hey, like.
Okay, can I give you a little astrology lesson? You should put like a thing that says Candace's astrology lesson. Anyway, it don't necessarily mean marry. Soulmate could be your friend or like something like that. It could be your friend or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, if they're your soulmate, why are they gonna make you do something that you don't want to do or that is unnecessary to do?
So you don't want to do it?
I mean,
it sounded like you saying no.
Okay, listen, if
it sounded like you saying no.
You saying a bunch of bullshit to say you not deleting it. To be honest, just say you not deleting it. Hey, stand on your 10.
You know, if I want to keep my
Instagram, stand on your 10. Yeah, that like it sounded like you saying like there's no reason that he wants you to do it. He just that's your soulmate. And he just acts like yo, like.
Is he deleting his?
I don't.
That's
I don't
not
know.
part of the question. What the fuck?
That's a whole separate part of
my answer.
I mean, yeah, obviously. He deleted his.
For you to delete yours.
I mean, why are you comfortable with me deleting mine? But yours is still
deleting it.
Crazy. Why?
It's just a scenario.
I mean, I'm asking for a scenario.
It's just a scenario. Would you delete it?
Okay, if I'm being honest with you, I would delete my shit because I don't give a fuck. If it's my soulmate and I'm in love, I'll delete that shit and we could be in love over there. I don't even use Instagram for like entertainment, honestly. I'm usually on like YouTube or honestly like Twitter just to scan the timeline. So I'll delete that shit and be with the love of my life. Like,
they would love you with or without Instagram. If they were your soulmate. If they were your soulmate, they would love you with or without Instagram.
So she delete her shit.
But I don't use that shit. Like, I don't care about that shit.
No, but in today's day and age, like, you get all your news and stuff off of Instagram. So it's like, what do you, like, I don't want to delete it.
I get it on Twitter.
There we go.
I'll just have Twitter.
Like, why do
I delete Instagram and keep Twitter?
Like, why is he insecure? Then that's not my soulmate. That's not my soulmate. Okay.
I understand what you're saying, though.
Everything got to be insecure, but all right. But
okay, if someone told you to delete your Instagram,
I'm not deleting it, but I'm not calling her insecure. I'm just saying.
Okay, but what would a possible reason of somebody asking you to delete your whole Instagram that you've had for years, that before you even met this person? What's a valid reason for them to tell you to delete it? I want to hear this. What's the valid reason?
I don't know. I'm not deleting it.
There's not.
Nah, it is.
What's a valid reason?
A valid reason could be like
delete your Instagram as if you're using it to like if you're like cheating or something on Instagram, then they're like, okay, delete your Instagram. Nobody's
The
gonna.
only valid reason is if they're like, babe, let's both delete our Instagram and run away together. That's the only valid reason.
Nah, hold on.
Like, there's no reason. There's no
privacy.
Privacy, then don't post. I post once a year. That's privacy.
Nah, but you still.
You don't have to post.
Beyonce, like, nigga, no.
That is privacy, though. She's right.
I post once a year. I keep my privacy. People
I'm saying private, like I'm saying, Kobe's saying privacy for us. I'm like, we regular ass motherfuckers. Like,
so then you don't have to post.
No one's saying that both of us is on my Instagram. Like,
yeah,
there's
like, we don't got an OG.
So y'all not deleting your Instagram.
We're not.
Honestly,
it's not even on that
private account.
Like I said, I'm a lover girl. So if I'm in love and we're both deleting our Instagrams and like running away together, I'm down.
It's not
but
a vote. It's not a vote.
But if you're like you're not deleting yours, I'm not deleting mine. Like,
look, what he tell you to delete yours, he delete his personal shit, but he don't delete, like he got a business page, like he make money.
I got a Finsta too, baby.
All right, so
so what?
He didn't tell you to delete your business page. He just said your regular shit. He delete his shit. Now
cool.
That's valid.
So he gotta delete his shit.
And if I see him on his business page and I'm on my Finsta, so now what? Then there's no.
But now you talk about Finstas.
I mean, what you saying? He on his business page. I'm on a Finsta. It's still an Instagram account. It's just another Instagram account.
Listen.
So you're not deleting it.
If you can't give me a valid reason,
I told y'all the circumstances on when I'm deleting it, and other than so, I'm not.
Kobe,
there's no I can't think of a valid reason of why you would ask somebody just to delete like their social media without.
Stop stressing your brain.
I said without them being insecure about it, they would obviously be insecure. Like there's no reason for me to tell you to delete something.
Yeah. That's why if we both deleted it, I would be down. Because if it's like, oh, you want to like, let's just both delete our Instagram and like, that's why I'm saying like, I'm a lover girl. If my man was like, oh, like let's both delete our Instagram and just like be on some us shit, like I would do that with him because I'm just a lover girl. But it's like we would both have to delete our Instagram. If he's just like, oh, you delete yours, no.
Why is it such a big deal though?
Because why is it such a big deal for me to delete mine and you to have yours?
Well, what if he like
yo, bro, Kobe? There's no possible reason, bro. So you can't even make no shit up for anybody.
You can't, honestly.
No, I'm not
reason, man.
Or we Bonnie and Clyde. That's the only way you gonna get me to delete my John. Like we really on some like yeah, like it's no way. It's no real scenario where you could have someone to delete it, honestly.
When I die in my will, I'm gonna write someone to run my Instagram account for me if it bothers that person so much. That shit gonna keep going on and on.
That's mad intricate for no reason.
Wait, what?
What I think about work?
Mad intricate.
Work husband.
Think about what?
Like, you know how work husband, what y'all call them? Work bays, work husbands, wives, whatever the fuck it's called, boyfriends, girlfriends. What y'all think about that? I know niggas be having. Really females be having those.
Why are you saying only females? Like you don't think males be having?
No.
It's not really like niggas is just not shit for work. We want some shit for work and outside of work. We not just trying to keep some shit in the office.
Y'all's a wreck.
Wait.
We not trying to keep no shit in the office. The fuck?
Wait, but you just said okay. Wait, so if a girl has a work husband, doesn't that mean that guy has a work wife? Isn't it?
No.
What do you mean no?
Yes, but what's the
okay? So then why are you saying that?
No, she's saying like
because I'm saying like, what's your thoughts on it in general? But I think more females initiate the work wife, work husband situation more than a nigga because we want this shit to be work and outside of work. Like we not just trying to keep that shit in the office.
I disagree so much with this.
No, so if you have like a work wife or whatever, and it is outside and inside it, but you're not in a relationship with them, that's your work. That's your work thing. That's your work. Wife.
I really do. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm saying if you have
more guys. I really do think that more guys like
initiate it.
They initiate it, and I think that they like the fact of having like someone that they could just deal with at work when they're not
but
with
just keep it at work. They not trying to vibe out work outside of work. I'm not jacking niggas is on that.
Yeah, I feel like guys more initiated.
Not jacking. But what I was saying was, Candy, let me break it down. If
you're
in a relationship, right? Boom. How you feel about your significant other having a work day or whatever the fuck?
Okay, so if you're in a relationship and you have a work significant other, it's totally inappropriate. No. What's the reason for that? Like, why would it be okay to have a girlfriend?
They're just friends. They're calling it that to your husband. You're not going to say,
okay, you're not just, I'm sorry. No, you're not just friends if they're considering that person, like if people are calling that person your work husband or work wife, like there's a reason why they're calling you that person that. You're not just friends, and it's inappropriate.
But I don't think people will call them that to your face. That's what I think Jelly is saying. It's like they wouldn't call them that to your face. It would just be a friend to your face. But in essence, that's really their work husband. Like, how do you feel about that? Because it's like, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna be coming to events and stuff like that because they the friend. But when they at work, they really low key flirting. Like that's
they're not just saying that's my work husband. They really it's gonna be friends to you, but or work girlfriend, whatever's gonna be friends to you. But you know that's technically what it would be under the umbrella of a work girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, that's funny.
So then that means that you don't really want your significant other to have friends at work?
I don't want anybody to be calling that person his work wife.
Well, no, they wouldn't be calling it that to your face. They would just be called friends to your face. So you don't want your other to have friends. Because no one from the job is going to come and see that you're the main girl and be like, oh my gosh, this is Jelly's work wife. Yeah, and you're his regular girlfriend. Like, no one's going to do that. We're all going to just say that he's friends with
calling that person their work wife. That means even if they're just friends, they're too friendly. They're too friendly, and there's no reason for that. They don't need to be that friendly. No.
So you're not jacking the idea of a work wife or a work husband, like
no. If you're in a relationship, no. If you're in a relationship, no. If you're single, okay, fine, whatever. Have some fun. I don't know.
But yeah, nah. I feel like that shit pointless. That shit pointless as fuck. That shit bad.
It is pointless as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you.
And it's embarrassing too. Like imagine, like you bring your significant as a +1 to like in front of your work people, and then it's embarrassing.
That shit get awkward right there. That piece of shit get wild awkward.
I don't know.
Wait, so speaking of relationships, do y'all feel like jealousy is healthy for a relationship, or is it can hurt a relationship?
Call this a Scorpio podcast because I got this covered.
Yo.
Speaking of jealousy, as a Scorpio, once again, Candace's Astrology. Anyway, I feel like jealousy can be a little interesting. Like I like when someone can get jealous about me because it shows like like you care and like I kind of like a little bit possessiveness. Like you care about me. You don't want others around me. Okay, that's kind of like a turn on type of thing. So I feel like a little bit of is good, but like it can easily take a turn or like cross the line where it could be like, okay, you can't talk to this person, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like that's not okay. But I don't mind like if another guy is flirting with me, I kind of would like to see my significant other a little jealous and be like, kind of like that.
But what if he not jealous? He on some like he tested you out. Like, oh nah, let me see if she.
I mean, that's different. Like I wouldn't just. Like, if I'm in a relationship, I'm not going to just, like, entertain it. That's different. But I'm saying, like, if he was to get jealous about it, it keeps things interesting.
I also feel like that's kind of shitty to be testing me out. Like, if I'm here with you, you should definitely fucking help me in this situation, my nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, here's two things. I feel like sometimes jealousy shows that somebody cares. And also sometimes you just have to remind the person that you're with what they have. And make them a little bit jealous sometimes.
Did you say that last part?
Sometimes you have to just remind, not like you going out and doing something, but sometimes, like let's say you're out at a party and somebody comes up to you and whatever. You just got to remind the person that you're with what they have, that, there's other fish in the sea and get them a little bit jealous just to see how much they care. I mean, if my significant other doesn't care that other people are flirting with me, then that's kind of...
Why would he care though? Like, why should he care though? Like,
Because you should care that somebody else can take your spot.
That's up to you. You should be.
But
it's not. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with like letting somebody else. I'm just saying that like sometimes you want to know that a guy can like. You don't want a guy to be nonchalant. You don't want.
You just like to play with fire.
That's what I'm getting right here. Like that's what I was about to say. You like playing with.
You like.
Y'all so annoying.
You like to spark that match.
I guess so. I want a guy to show that he cares about me. That's all it is.
I'll be honest. I don't think that. I think that there is. I think that jealousy is quite toxic. I think the only type of jealousy that isn't like toxic is playful jealousy, and honestly, like. That's it for me. That's it, really. I mean, and when I say playful jealousy, it's like if I'm talking to someone else, I mean, after I finish talking to them, like I don't expect you to interrupt it because you're jealous and shit. Maybe after I finish speaking to them, you can make like a little cute comment, like, "Oh, I wish I was talking to you," or something like that. And that's a kind of like a playful, cute jealousy. But it's like other than that, I think jealousy is quite toxic, and I really don't want any parts of it.
No,
we gotta take a page out of that book. Because really,
yeah, you like to play with fire for no reason.
Yeah,
I wouldn't obviously like I wouldn't do anything. It's just that sometimes you just want to know your partner cares about you a little bit.
see,
and I also feel like even that what you're saying, like how you feel like your partner cares about you, and it kind of plays into what the guys are saying too. I feel like if when you react that way to me, it feels like you don't trust me. Like you think I'm green. Like I'm about to go for everything. Like no.
What does that mean? Yeah, what
you shouldn't be jealous about me talking to someone because
I don't think like
that.
that.
Like, I'm not trying to like, you know what I mean? Like do anything like that.
No, like my scenario was like, oh, like if I'm out and a guy is flirting with me, I'm not entertaining it, but like, and I shut it down, whatever. But after that, I want my significant other to either like, tell him something like, hey, like that's my girl. Like I think that's like, be like, that's my girlfriend, or for him to tell me like, like you're all mine.
I don't know.
Like,
I feel like it should only get to that part if after you dub it, you shut it down. After you shut it down and the dude keep coming back while
if the dude is incomplacent, then that's when he comes in. But if I can handle it, then I handled it.
Okay, well, Penny, fellow Scorpio.
You shouldn't be jealous, love, because you should know that I only want to be with you. So
yeah, like
it's crazy. It looks like you're insecure in your spot, love.
No,
like you don't know where you at.
Person, but sometimes you just want to. Like it could be like a little. I don't know. I just feel like jealousy sometimes will spice things up. Like I want to be.
The reason why Jelly's saying you playing with fire is because niggas is thinking. Niggas think like this. Simple as this. In the same breath that you just said, I gotta show them like there's other fish out in the sea. Nigga thinking like, okay, if she showing me that my spot can be taken, take it. Take it.
No.
If you can have mine, take it.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that she's not entertained this person. She's like, okay, like like this guy comes up to her, right? She's like, I have a boyfriend. Like, no, I'm okay. But maybe he like calls her pretty or something. She's like, I have a boyfriend.
So you low-key want your man to cause a scene, like you
exactly.
want a scene. Like, it's all spice. I understand exactly what you're saying, but you really want your man to cause a scene.
I want a man to tell me he's a man, and I want to me. That's it.
She want to fight to break up.
She like a little spice. She want her man to cause a scene.
Yo. Niggas ain't going to jail.
Don't talk to her. Period. That's what she wants.
Nobody has to go to jail.
She said she want her man to come and be like, yeah, don't talk to her. Like, yeah.
Exactly. Like that's it. Like, okay, like this is my girl. Or even not even saying anything. Like if a guy's talking to me and I'm like, no, like I have a boyfriend. If my boyfriend just comes over and puts his arm around me, that's it. That's fine. Like that's enough. Like, but at least I know he's a little jealous and it's a little spicy, Nobody thinks that.
Now, what if that nigga just popped on your nigga, just right his fucking
shit? You're gonna be in some scenarios with that. The drama is not for me. The drama, I don't want the drama.
I would fight with my man. So
I'm just saying, you put him in a whole position he don't even need to be in. You already dubbed this nigga 3 times. You told him you got a boyfriend. Like, all right, he keep on fiending, cool. That's when your boyfriend step in. But if you walking away, he let you be. He don't need to say shit. You just want your nigga fighting and shit for no reason.
No, he doesn't have to. Nobody said anything about fighting. He does not have to fight. He just has to tell me, like, you know, like, you're all mine. That's it. Because I know he's a little too.
She want a Twilight series type thing.
Niggas have ego. Your nigga talking to you. Your nigga come over here. Yo, this my shit. He not gonna say then. Oh, excuse me, sir. This is my lady. Like he's not on that.
Yeah, she forgetting niggas is actually human.
Niggas, this is me here. Blah, blah,
but
blah.
that's what I'm saying. She want like a Twilight series. She just want him to come and like intimidate him a little bit. Like, yeah, don't talk to her. You get what I'm trying to say? That's what I'm saying. Like, she wanted to be low key like a movie. Like, hey, don't talk to her. After she said what she said, she want her man to come and be like, yeah, and I'm with her.
Literally, just
talk to her.
There has to be a word exchange. Just come, put your arm around me. That's it. Done. That's it.
She wants something. She wants something.
But not even there. He doesn't even have to say anything there. But when I get home, he could be like, you know, like you're all type of mine. Like that's okay. Well, anyway, we're getting on a whole other topic.
You think this shit a Disney movie?
You know you're Scorpio.
Honestly, the problem is I expect love to be like a movie, and that's my downfall. Anyway, now we just got depressed. Let's
Nah, no funny shit. I feel like a lot of females feel like that though. Like a lot of females feel like
that's like my toxic, like not my toxic thing, but I feel like that's the thing for me where I'm like, okay, if I'm in a relationship and we're having a lot of problems, I'm like the right one for me wouldn't.
What's your Venus?
What?
I think it's Libra.
Yeah, what is that?
Libra. You
low key Venus and Serena.
I'm playing. I'm not talking to you no more. Candace, I'm done with you. I'm so oh my gosh.
Mars, Earth. What the fuck y'all talking about?
She just revealed that she's a player. And
I don't know about Libra Venus. I know my rising.
This is all making sense. Okay, first of all. Okay, let me explain to you guys real quick.
My rising is Capricorn, so I feel like I'm very logical. I appear very logical type of thing. Once again, astrology podcast.
What is Venus?
Let me explain it to y'all. So the Venus is basically basically when you were born, all the planets was lined up a certain way. Now, where the planets were, it kind of plays into your personality and who you are and where things line up in your life. So the Venus kind of explains how Candace acts in love. Libras are, I'm not gonna lie, you know that balance. Wait. They usually,
I gotta know where the
you feel me? They usually on the field trying to figure things out. And the Scorpio in her, I see why she want her man to come for it, because it's kind of like that's
Candace watches a lot of movies.
Yourself to her. The only way that you can prove yourself to Candace is if someone came and tried to take your spot and you claimed your spot.
Candace watches a lot.
She needs someone to overcome the spot. She doesn't want to give the spot. She needs someone to overcome the spot.
That's so true. That just awoken something in me that like is all I needed to know. I never knew that about myself, but that's actually so true. That's so true.
She doesn't want to give the spot to anyone. She's not trying to give the spot. No, she wants you to take it. She wants you to be a man. Come take it. Come take it. You want it? Come take it and overcome it and rule it. That's what you.
Okay,
that's
there
what
we
you
go.
do.
Now my life has been explained. That's the type of man I need.
Candace watches a lot of movies,
and that's what it is. And then until somebody do that, Candace is gonna be playing the field. Okay, she's gonna be balancing the scales and seeing where shit can. Where shit can.
Tripping.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's tripping.
Fucking mindset. She's fucking.
What'd you say about trivia?
I said
second place in trivia today. Just saying. Okay. Anyway.
Like the hell out of here. But tell what's Venus like? You still didn't explain what the fuck
That's
it means.
the way that you love.
Venus it explains how you love, how you love, or how you receive love. Just basically your love life.
Your time and birthday after. This is why guys say that it's a red flag when a girl asks you what time you were born, because this is why I need to learn everything about you.
Anyway, so it don't even matter.
Yeah, I feel like that's some superstition.
How the fuck you know what? How y'all know where the planets was lined up at? Like, come on.
It's science.
How y'all know where the planets was lined up?
Things are recorded.
Niggas didn't even have telescopes back then and shit. But niggas know.
You know what's so crazy? Niggas ain't have telescopes back then, but niggas went to the moon back then.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They were in the moon. They didn't have telescopes.
What?
Niggas ain't go to the moon till fucking what's her name?
To what? They was in the moon during the Cold War, my love. Yeah. So what are you talking about?
You seen it?
No, but that's what they say.
Well, I did.
Technology is technology in, right?
Shit they told you.
Should the technology not be technology in?
No, shit. They just don't know what they tell you. They can tell you anything.
So go prove it yourself. Go buy.
See, this is the problem now. Y'all believe in all that Zodiac sign, Libra, Scorpio. Oh, he
has
like
a little
Scorpio.
truth to it. I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, how y'all feeling? Somebody be like, how you feeling? Somebody be like, yo, all right, how you doing, Candace? What's your sign? You say Scorpio.
Yeah.
You say Scorpio, and they be like, oh, nah, you're a Scorpio.
I'll be like, yeah. So then, be afraid. I don't know.
What? What the fuck?
I don't judge people based on their sign. It's just an insight. It's just an insight.
Yeah, it just shows you just the way that you know, like how somebody can some way.
So what do you do if someone is completely opposite of the sign that they are, of their zodiac sign?
Well, then you gotta get their time, because then they obviously have a lot of other different placements. That
Exactly. What you mean get their time? How y'all putting all of this? This is what I'm saying. Like, niggas ain't doing all this shit. Niggas ain't doing
there's so many aspects of life that makes you.
Okay.
There's so many aspects of life that makes you, and each of those planets represent each aspect of that life. So if things aren't lining up in this portion, it's usually because it's another planet that's like doing its thing on this side. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, that's why the thing with Candace, how I was able to piece the thing with Candace, because it's like, oh, she's a Libra. They're players. But Scorpios is very loyal, but also very like fiery. So it makes sense. Like she needs that in order to feel the balance.
What I'm saying is, what if you meet a Scorpio that's not fiery? He just chilling.
Well, then you gotta
but they would have other fiery aspects of them. And that would also mean that there's other planets that's probably dimming the fireness in them.
Science.
You hear what you just said?
They be
next podcast.
Yo,
you don't sound like so smarticle.
Yo, we gonna get out of here on that one. We gonna get out of here on that one because she just fucked my head up.
Don't I sound so smarticles?
Yeah, you do. What's your sign though? What's your sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, you act like an Aquarius.
Tell me month.
I love Aquarius.
What's month?
I love Scorpios too.
What the fuck? What month is that?
You see what I'm like?
February.
Oh, she's February.
I'm about to say I don't even know the month. You're talking about
but Colby, you're a Capricorn, right?
Yo, I don't know what the fuck I am now.
Aquarius, bro.
I don't know what the fuck I am.
It's like late January.
Yo, hold on. My mother told me I'm on a cusp. I could be a Capricorn or Aquarius.
So actually, I'm a Scorpio.
If you're on the cusp, then you're not one. You're both.
Yeah, so it's whichever one I jack.
So you should.
But then if I look it up, it say Aquarius. I ain't gonna front.
Exactly. So period. You should jack them. It's a good sign to have.
I'm a
Scorpio.
Cusp.
Scorpios, the only thing I know about Scorpios is let's end on this though. Scorpios, y'all crazy. That's why you say half the shit you say.
Jelly, what's your sign?
I'm a Leo. Type shit.
See, look, no, yo, we gonna get out of here. We gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
Everything makes sense.
Yo, we gonna get out of here.
Your way or the house?
That's me.
That's me. Scary. Oh my gosh.
My way of get up out of here.
Yo,
look who believes in it, right? Look who believes in it.
Yeah, we gonna get up out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Oh my god.
We out, y'all. We out.